The royal palace of Baghdad radiates opulence under the desert sun, a testament to power and grandeur. Guards stand in perfect formation, their polished armor gleaming, symbols of unwavering loyalty. Courtiers bustle through the palace grounds, their every step echoing with purpose and urgency. Gold and silver adorn every surface, reflecting the caliph's immense wealth and influence. Intricate mosaics and towering minarets showcase the artistic and architectural prowess of Baghdad. The air hums with the energy of a kingdom at its zenith, a beacon of prosperity in the ancient world. Caliph Harun al-Rashid, in regal robes, emerges from his palace, the epitome of power against the skyline. Golden domes gleam, juxtaposed against the graveyard's silent, weathered stones. His opulent entourage fans out, a stark contrast to the humble setting. Amidst the graves, Bahlul Dana, R.A., sits, an enigma in laughter and tears, a poignant study in contrasts. Majesty and mortality, joy and sorrow, side by side. In the silent graveyard, the caliph approaches Bahlul, who sits amongst the weathered stones, a solitary figure amidst the dead. The caliph's voice cuts through the stillness. "O Bahlul, why do you laugh and cry while sitting among graves?" Bahlul's gaze pierces the caliph, a mix of amusement and sorrow in his eyes as he prepares to answer. "I laugh at the foolishness of the living, and I cry over the fate of the dead," Bahlul says, his words echoing in the solemn air. Under the solemn gaze of silent tombstones, the caliph listens, curiosity and contemplation etched across his face. Bahlul speaks, his voice echoing in the graveyard's stillness. "The people in these graves knew this world is temporary, yet they chased after it endlessly." Bahlul continues, a hint of sorrow in his tone. The caliph's eyes narrow, his mind grappling with Bahlul's words. The weight of mortality pressing down, Bahlul's gaze sweeps over the graves. "And those who are still alive have forgotten death altogether." The caliph turns to Bahlul, a question hanging in the air. "How so?" In the silent graveyard, the caliph smiles faintly, his piercing gaze settling on Bahlul amidst the weathered tombstones. "O Bahlul, you are a man of wisdom," the caliph says, his voice echoing softly. "Tell me, what is the price of paradise?" Bahlul's eyes gleam with sudden insight. "This is its price," he declares, a mysterious smile playing on his lips. In a deliberate motion, Bahlul scoops up a handful of dust from the graveyard soil, letting it sift through his fingers. A wave of amusement ripples through the courtiers, their laughter breaking the solemn silence of the graveyard. The caliph watches, intrigued, as dust dances in the air, a visible representation of Bahlul's cryptic wisdom. Amidst the silent stones of the graveyard, the caliph stands, his face a mask of profound skepticism. His disbelief hangs heavy in the air as he questions, "Are you joking?" Bahlul responds with solemn conviction under the solemn sky, "No, O Caliph. The price of paradise is humility and fear of Allah," Bahlul declares, his words echoing among the tombs. "Whoever lacks these finds paradise priceless and beyond reach." Bahlul finishes, his gaze unwavering. In the resplendent royal court, Harun al-Rashid sits upon his majestic throne, advisors gathered in hushed reverence. With a regal gesture, the caliph commands attention, his gaze sweeping across the assembled court. A guard swiftly departs, a silent promise of Bahlul's imminent arrival hanging in the air. Harun al-Rashid's voice echoes through the hall, a command veiled in contemplation. "Advise me." The court awaits, the weight of the caliph's request heavy upon every heart and mind. Before the ornate throne, Bahlul stands, his respectful gaze meeting the caliph's. Sunlight floods the royal court, illuminating the caliph and his attentive courtiers. Bahlul's voice resonates, "O king, if you were lost alone in a desert, would your army be able to save you?" The caliph considers Bahlul's profound question. The caliph answers, his voice firm, "No." A quiet tension fills the court, as the implications of the caliph's words sink in. In the grand royal court, Bahlul's words echo, hanging in the air like a challenge to the caliph's opulent reign. The caliph, draped in royal robes, sits upon his throne, his face a mask of regal authority. A flicker of introspection crosses the caliph's eyes, betraying a moment of doubt amidst the court's grandeur. Bahlul's piercing question lingers, a stark reminder of mortality. "And when you lie alone, help you?" In the heart of the royal court, Bahlul stands defiant, his voice resonating with unwavering conviction. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Bahlul's piercing gaze meets that of the caliph. Bahlul's words cut through the silence. "So why do you not prepare for the journey that must be taken alone?" A subtle shift in the caliph's expression, the first flicker of dawning comprehension. The weight of Bahlul's question hangs heavy, challenging the caliph's very existence. In the resplendent royal court, Harun al-Rashid's face crumples, his regal composure shattered by unspoken grief. Tears begin to stream, carving paths down his weathered cheeks, each drop a testament to burdens borne in silence. His voice, thick with sorrow, cuts through the opulent chamber. "O Bahlul, pray for me." The plea hangs heavy in the air, an emperor's vulnerability laid bare before his court. Inside the opulent royal court, anticipation hangs heavy as Bahlul prepares to respond, the air thick with political intrigue. Bahlul steps forward, his gaze meeting the court's, a pivotal moment about to unfold. His voice resonates, cutting through the silence. "I will pray for you," a promise echoing through the hall. "But remember," Bahlul continues, his words laced with warning, "the door of prayer remains open only when the heart is softened." Under the open sky, Harun al-Rashid walks alone through the silent graveyard, his robes trailing behind him. Each footstep echoes softly among the ancient stones, a solitary rhythm in the solemn space. His face, etched with contemplation, reflects on the weight of Bahlul's enigmatic words. The sunlight casts long shadows, mirroring the lingering doubts and reflections in his heart. Around him, the names and dates on the tombstones whisper tales of lives lived and lessons learned. He pauses, the weight of leadership heavy on his shoulders as he absorbs the graveyard's silent wisdom. Under a somber sky, the caliph kneels in the graveyard, his figure framed by rows of weathered stones. Head bowed in quiet contemplation, his posture reflects a newfound humility. Sunlight filters through the ancient trees, casting long shadows that emphasize his solemn reflection. He traces the inscription on the weathered grave marker, his touch gentle and respectful. The graveyard stands as a stark reminder of mortality, a humbling backdrop to his reign. In the dim, ethereal mosque, Harun al-Rashid kneels, his head bowed in solemn prayer, shadows dancing around him. A deep sense of remorse is etched in his posture, hands clasped tightly in supplication, seeking spiritual guidance. Flickering candlelight casts eerie shadows, illuminating the solemnity of the moment. The air hangs heavy with frankincense and myrrh, enveloping the mosque in an atmosphere of quiet contemplation. Bathed in the harsh Baghdad sun, Harun al-Rashid walks among his people, his face now etched with humility. Gone are the extravagant robes, replaced by simple garments reflecting a changed heart. He extends a weathered hand, offering help and compassion to those in need. His eyes, once filled with pride, now mirror a newfound understanding and empathy. Each step is deliberate, a stark contrast to his former life of opulence and power. A subtle, peaceful smile graces his lips, a testament to his inner transformation.